Hello, Rangers. Hi, Rez. Welcome back to Global Rescue. Last time we were here, we got the second base set up with rescue and fire, and then we have the primary base over here with police. So we have additional tasks to do, and we have the quest to complete 2 additional levels, and then looking at research, we have 1 point, and there's a lot of this to do. And there's a lot probably to add to rescue or fire department maybe. We got the ladder truck, the water tender might be a good idea. SWAT is on the horizon, but not anytime control. And then I don't know about this. Alcohol control looks interesting, but it's 40 points. Conduct alcohol checks and random things, and that's more tasks to do. So we might not do that right away. We unlocked the extra squad car, so we're gonna take a look at some additional tasks that we have. So they're there. So assign the task of recording a witness statement. Go back to the bases, and so we can swap between them this way. We've gotten pretty well set up at this point now. So this base, I tried to do a different layout, as you guys know, it wasn't that great because I wanted to kind of get it more streamlined. This base is quite well streamlined, that we have tons of things, lined up and things like that. So, anyways, we completed that additional task, so that police officer will return, and it is night right now in the game. And such, we've set up some more dispatchers in here. So we have more, and I think if we look at employees, and we look at the control center employees, this is what we have here. Training, such, and then if we go over to the other base and open up the employees here, we have 6 call people there, and over here we also have 6. Not as well laid out, but laid out nonetheless. And so the idea is we have 6 employees at both places. I think we have 6 employees at the other base. Look where our control center is at this base. Yeah, so we have 6 employees here as well. So the idea is that have them all manned. Some are trainees and they're in training, but the point that is that handles. What are you doing currently? You're handling emergency calls, Dustin. You should be.
Roof tiles are threatening to fall onto the street from a residential building. Eliminate the hazard as quickly as possible. Location, Southwest 175th Avenue.
See clear roof tiles? That's a fire department. Actually, that's a ladder truck, if anything, yeah. And then documenting noise complaints. So...
A caller reported a vehicle that had repeatedly crossed the middle line. The caller is still at the scene and can identify the driver. Location, Southwest 185th and Pheasant.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at the employees here, the emergency dispatchers. Go to the toilet. Okay, yeah, you should be resting too. Go sleep or something. Like, you should not be like, is it the skill or is it the skill? Oh gosh, it's the skill. I feel like an idiot. It's not like our ability. That's not our stats. That's skill. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have
a caller reports a medical emergency. Location, Southwest J Street. The hazard has been eliminated.
Lots of money.
A caller reports a scooter without a license plate. Location, Southwest Liberty Bell Drive. Ambulance 1 has arrived at medical emergency and is awaiting instructions. The smell of alcohol was detected on the driver's breath. A breathalyzer test must be administered. A person with circulatory problems is stuck in a ride at a great height and needs to be freed.
Oh boy.
The driver was engrossed in a conversation with the passenger. The breathalyzer test showed a blood alcohol level of 0.2. No further action is required. A 3-year-old is reported missing after a front door was left open. Gather information from the parents to determine the next step. Location, Southwest 173rd Terrace. The person was successfully rescued and now requires medical attention. Ambulance 2 has arrived at emergency on a fairground ride and is awaiting instructions. A group of onlookers has gathered around the scene. The scene was secured.
Gosh, that medical emergency sure taking its time. Oh, it needs a doctor.
The scooter was found with the rider still on it. The license plate is missing. A police report is being filed.
I don't think the doctor's gonna get there in time. I think we need 2 doctors though.
The parents are not certain that the child left the house. Choose where you'd like to start the search.
It's too late.
The missing toddler was successfully located in their own home and no further assistance is required.
Okay.
A cat is stuck in a tree and needs to be rescued. Location, Southwest Heritage Parkway.
Way.
The onlookers were dispersed.
I don't think the doctor's gonna get there in time.
The injured person suffered more severe injuries and is now being treated by another emergency service.
Did what we could.
A teenager has become stuck in a baby swing. Observe the situation and decide how to free them. Location, Southwest 185th Avenue. The cat has been rescued.
Buy a new ambulance. Buy a new ambulance. It's just saying that we needed another one. So maybe we can use the doctor one. I don't know how we're gonna get a new ambulance though. I mean, I don't know where we can fit it. I mean, it's like we need to move this, you know?
A tree is blocking a road and needs to be removed. Location, Southwest 170th Avenue.
just don't know where we could put it. I mean, there's some things that we could like, oh, we could sell one, but like, we're selling the fire trucks or something like that. But
Fire Engine 3 has arrived at teenager stuck in baby swing and is awaiting instructions. Choose to use either the Halligan tool or the jaws of life to pry the swing apart.
Let's use the Halligan tool for now. What do we do with this? Like for some reason I can't build more street here. I have the money, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to demolish this. Yes. I'm going to put another one. I'm going to put one back here. But I want to be able to build streets here. But I also need to put another large parking space in. The problem is I really can't do that. I can't. I can't do it anywhere. The only place I can do it is here. And the gas station goes there. It fits perfectly there. I'm gonna put it back. Gosh. I don't know what to do. Buy another emergency doctor vehicle. Cool. I mean, I could put it over here. This is mainly a police base, but I could put
a motorist attempted to drive past, resulting in scratches to their vehicle. The damage must be documented for insurance purposes.
Okay, so I can build that there, and maybe it's a good idea to have an emergency doctor vehicle. I don't know. We can always move it in the end if need be, but for now, let's get that rescue. Oh.
The teenager has been successfully freed from the baby swing using the Halligan tool.
Takes a small parking space. I didn't need the large one. Well, you know what? It doesn't hurt. And then this, yeah, we need employees. Doctors, to be exact. Agency. Let's hire you and you. Oh, snap. What is the difference in the small parking spaces? Like, are they thinner? Because I wonder if we could put 2 in there. So it looks like a large parking space is just a little bit, tiny bit.
The tree has been successfully removed and the road is clear again. Police Patrol Car 2 has arrived at Triana Road and is awaiting instructions.
Yeah, has been done. Has been assigned. This week, reporting the damage. Six missions. They want to buy. Maybe buy another ambulance. Looks like we have to have one base that's gonna have to be rescuable. Which can be done. I mean, if we go to our bases, we have one base that we can add. I don't know where I would put it, to be honest. I mean, let's see here. We got these 2 bases that are in close proximity, which is a good thing. I mean, we could put, excuse me, wow. We could put it across the street. And it turned into just a rescue base. So there's that to be, there's that thought. How much would a new base cost? We got $217,000. So let's take a look at what, if we added a base. It's like putting it in between would be like the best option. But it's also the most expensive option too. Valve position, valve position. Alright. Yeah. You can research that, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, additional bases. So we have 14 points, and we can't really get anything right now. And I got this money, so I'm gonna start using it. In this base, yeah. So let's get a control center. Keep making these giant offices. It's just they're put a plant. Okay. No, another plant. Okay. Put that in there. Yeah. Sorry. The plant has to go. A trash can is more pressing. A large plant. Okay. Put a window. Okay, so we got that. And then we got the break room. I'm just gonna go down the line here. And door. Couches and things like that. Get a plant in there. Get some chairs. Get some foosball. Get a pinboard. TV on the wall. 2 TVs on the walls, actually. Whiteboard. Windows. Okay. Kitchen. Door. Some fridges. Counters. Plant. Some chairs. Put a lamp. Let's put a lamp in here. And put a lamp in here too. Bathroom. Bathroom door over here. That, and then last but certainly not least, the weight room or the gym. gym. There, now we can put the door in. Bench presses. Some punching bags. Couch to relax in. Some lockers, yes. Okay. Okay, so okay, it's the large parking spaces now. Gosh, that is ugly. I can't for the life of me figure out what the problem is. I'll figure out something over there. I don't know what, but something. This ugly spot over there that has nothing in it. I mean, I don't know what I'd put over there. Maybe I'll need another building at some point. Gosh, not the best looking one. Okay, so let's. So that's done over there. And then the employees here at the control center. How many desks do we have? 4? Let's get one trainee in there.
Attention cold snap. An unexpected cold snap is affecting homeless people and leading to additional medical and technical emergencies.
There. Corridor is very nicely well lit with plants and their lockers and yeah. Okay, new evaluation level. So we get 92%. That's not too bad. And a bunch of money, which is good because we spent a lot of money.
A slippery surface caused by an oil spill was reported at an intersection. Location, Southwest 167th Avenue.
Base is base 3. There. So now we are up to 3 bases. Research is at a standstill. I don't know what we should do next. Like, I feel like starring up some of these would be good. I don't think we need an additional base. Maybe this. Or maybe, reducing dirt or such. But it seems like these things would be things that once you've unlocked more things. But like... This I don't think is needed. Maybe that. The fire department, the water tender. I think that's going to be needed. I just don't know when, which is the thing. Now at the fire department, at the fire base, we have more...
2 cars collided on a road. 1 car overturned and the driver is trapped. Location, Southwest 173rd Avenue.
Holy smokes.
One of the vehicles involved in the accident has caught fire and needs to be extinguished.
Go, guys, go, go, go. Come on, fire department, get on it. Yeah, take your time.
Police Patrol Car 3 has arrived at traffic accident and is awaiting instructions.
Police is nearby.
A car and a truck have collided at a road intersection. There are injured people who need to be rescued and treated. Location, Southwest Liberty Bell Drive, Southwest Heritage Parkway. Fire Engine 1 has arrived at oil spill on road and is awaiting instructions. The person's burn injury must be treated as quickly as possible.
Wrong one. Go the other one.
The oil spill has been successfully cleaned up. The person has been freed and now needs medical treatment. An elderly person called emergency services complaining of severe shortness of breath and a stabbing pain in the chest. Location, Southwest Cashew Way.
Hired to rescue people.
Emergency Ambulance 2 has arrived at traffic accident and is awaiting instructions. Diesel and oil are leaking from the truck. The injured have received medical treatment. Theft occurred at a store. The thief did not present any identification. The thief's identity must be verified on site. Location: Anderson Towing and Recovery. Ambulance 1 has arrived at acute breathing difficulties and is awaiting instructions. The leaking fuel has been successfully removed. The witnesses must be questioned about the circumstances of the accident. The witness statements were recorded. A traffic accident involving a cyclist and a car has been reported. Some of the people involved are trapped. Location: Southwest Liberty Drive, Southwest Georgetown Way. The scene of the incident must be secured against oncoming traffic.
Gosh, crazy stuff going on. Okay. Well, watch that one. You guys, you go to the shoplifting. You respond to... Actually, no, that's not something that you should do.
Ambulance 2 has arrived at traffic accident involving a truck and a car and is awaiting instructions.
Injury.
The injured person suffered more severe injuries and is now being treated by another emergency service.
Where was that? Wasn't there? It's not over yet.
A person with circulatory problems is stuck in a ride at a great height and needs to be freed. Location: Southwest Falling Leaf Court.
Gosh.
The driver of the car is trapped and must be freed from the vehicle using a cutter and a spreader.
Well, that's a fire department thing.
The perpetrator had hidden his ID in his jacket. He is wanted on an arrest warrant and must be taken to jail.
What, in shoplifting? Okay.
Ladder Truck 1 has arrived at emergency on a fairground ride and is awaiting instructions. The perpetrator was successfully arrested. The injured person suffered more severe injuries and is now being treated by another emergency service. The person was successfully rescued and now requires medical attention. A group of onlookers has gathered around the scene. The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task, injured person, and are waiting for new instructions. The scene of the incident was successfully secured. Ambulance 1 has arrived at emergency on a fairground ride and is awaiting instructions. The person is seriously injured and needs to be treated by an emergency doctor.
Okay, well, that's doable. Where was for car 7 that needs to not go to that thing? There you are. Send it out, send you home. And you guys can. Oh,
The onlookers were dispersed.
alright.
Fire Engine 2 has arrived at traffic accident with personal injury and is awaiting instructions. The person has been freed from the vehicle and now needs medical attention. Start recording the details of the accident. The scene was secured. The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task, freed person, and are waiting for new instructions. person has received medical treatment.
I don't know if the doctor can get there in time, but we'll try. Okay, this...
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task, freed person, and are waiting for new instructions.
Okay, just have you go back to base then. Let's unlock the water tank.
The injured person suffered more severe injuries and is now being treated by another emergency service.
Well, you know what? You do what you can.
The injured person could not be stabilized and died at the scene.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you do what you can, but you just... So we got one of these. We don't have the Titan. We have the Skyline. No, we don't. What do we have? There's the Falcon. Okay, the Falcon is the most expensive one.
Police Patrol Car 1 has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions.
It's just like a crew difference in size. You can't afford the Falcon. We got the water tender, which I think counted. about to get an evaluation. Feeling it's not going to be a good one. I mean, getting a Falcon would be wise, but at the same time, like, is having a smaller one a good thing? Like a, because if I look at them here, it looks like they all take the same fuel. I'm just wondering why you get a smaller one though with less crew. Is it like, I don't know. But we need, well actually, now that I've seen it, we actually need more research. We need increase. We need to be able to increase the vehicle. So we can't even do that part, that task right there. All right, what we got? Okay, excuse me. Well, I think we're doing okay though. You know, in the end, in the end of it all, I think we're doing fine. You know, it gets chaotic at times. You know, but I think we're doing well.
Attention, major incident. A fire has broken out on a regional train. Multiple injuries are expected. First, stop all rail traffic.
Oh
Location, El Monica Southwest 170th Avenue.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, you know what that means, guys.
A drone has been reported. We need to verify that all regulations are being followed. Location, Southwest Liberty Bell Drive, Southwest Philadelphia Way.
Are you serious?
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task stop rail traffic and are waiting for new instructions.
That's fine. There's a fire, though.
Turn off the power and ground the overhead line so that emergency personnel can safely work on the train. Onlookers have gathered at the station. Ensure that they do not hinder rescue efforts. A cat is stuck in a tree and needs to be rescued. Location, Southwest 185th Avenue.
That can wait.
Decide how to proceed. Extinguishing the fire directly inside the train is faster, but poses a higher risk for the emergency services. Extinguishing the fire from outside is safer, but can lead to more civilian injuries. The station is secured and the onlookers are under control. Check the train for any remaining embers. Several people with minor injuries were rescued and require medical attention.
Turn around. and come back.
An ember was discovered on the train. Extinguish the fire. One seriously injured person was rescued. The fire has been successfully extinguished. The slightly injured persons receive medical attention. 2 people need to be taken to the hospital.
Okay.
Fuel has leaked from a truck. Due to the expected rain, any remaining fuel could end up in the storm drains. Location, Southwest Pheasant Lane. Fire Engine 1 has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions. Police Patrol Car 6 has arrived at drone and is awaiting instructions. The drone operator was located and verified. All necessary documentation was provided.
What are we doing now? Cat sucking tree. Cat.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task rescue the cat and are waiting for new instructions.
Oh, that's right. We need the ladder one.
Concerned residents reported cries for help coming from a neighboring apartment. Location, Southwest Hennon Court.
Okay. Ladder can do it. I just need 7 points to get more.
The cat has been rescued. The seriously injured person received medical attention. 1 person needs to be taken to the hospital.
You can do that. You can do that. You can go home.
Fire Engine 1 has arrived at medical emergency behind closed doors and is awaiting instructions.
I know, we might need you. Please start looking into it.
An extensive fuel leak has been detected. Additional personnel are needed and surrounding roads should be closed.
Where?
The cries for help from an apartment on the first upper floor were confirmed. The emergency services must gain access to the apartment.
We're trying to gain access to the apartment.
The door was not opened for the emergency services. Another way in must be found.
Break the door down then. That's when the fire department is there.
A truck has caught fire at a construction site. Secure the scene and provide assistance to any injured people. Location, West Baseline Road.
Well, it's nearby.
The damage caused by the deployment must be recorded. Access to the apartment was gained and an injured person was found. The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task changing bandages for home patient and are waiting for new instructions.
I had a feeling.
The damage was documented. Water Tender 1 has arrived at burning truck and is awaiting instructions.
Put it out.
Attention. Slippery roads, poor weather conditions can lead to more accidents. Due to the smoke, several people at the construction site require medical attention. The fire has been successfully extinguished. Two cars collided on a road. One car overturned and the driver is trapped. Location, Southwest Williamsburg Way. One of the vehicles involved in the accident has caught fire and needs to be extinguished.
Do you have any fire trucks?
The persons have received medical treatment. The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task changing bandages for home patient and are waiting for new instructions.
Who can do it then?
Fire Engine 2 has arrived at fuel leak and is awaiting instructions.
You have two emergency
The assigned
doctors.
emergency services cannot complete the task changing bandages for home
You're on your
patient
own, I
and are
guess,
waiting for new
because
instructions.
I've done everything I can. You know?
The injured person has received medical treatment. One person needs to be taken to the hospital. A car and a truck have collided at a road intersection. There are injured people who need to be rescued and treated. Location, Southwest Merlot Drive, Southwest 170th Avenue. person's burn injury must be treated as quickly as possible. Diesel and oil are leaking from the truck. Ambulance 3 has arrived at traffic accident involving a truck and a car and is awaiting instructions. The witnesses must be questioned about the circumstances of the accident. A minor accident occurred while parking. The damage must be documented and witnesses must be interviewed. Location, West Baseline Road.
Gosh.
The person has been freed and now needs medical treatment. The witness statements were recorded. The measures were implemented too late and environmental damage has occurred. Police Patrol Car 2 has arrived at traffic accident involving a truck and a car and is awaiting instructions. Water Tender 1 has arrived at traffic accident involving a truck and a car and is awaiting instructions.
Yes, you can do it.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task bind the fuel and are waiting for new instructions.
I think so. Problem is, we don't have another fire truck to respond to that. They're all busy right now.
Police Patrol Car 4 has arrived at accident in a parking lot and is awaiting instructions. The witness statements were recorded.
No. You say it right there.
The damages were documented.
I don't know if it's gonna get there in time. This is ridiculous. Of course, we had that earlier thing that just like was like 50 steps, you know. It was like, really, you know. I don't think it's gonna get there in time. Even if it gets there before the timer runs out, I don't think it's going to have time to do the job. Unless it's a really easy thing. It takes like 5 seconds. Where's the truck?
The driver of the car is trapped and must be freed from the vehicle using a cutter and a spreader. The injured have received medical treatment. The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task trapped person and are waiting for new instructions.
I don't think there's enough time to do anything. We're gonna unlock vehicle limits. Well, they can't do anything anymore, so I'm gonna have to take off.
The injured person has received medical treatment.
Oh my god, it's finally over. Get to the fuel first. Oh my gosh, they might actually do it. We got 30 seconds to do it.
The leaking fuel has been successfully removed.
I get the person out who's trapped. Okay, time to buy a vehicle. Okay. I think what we just realized is we need another fire truck, but we also need another ladder truck possibly. Although we do not need another ladder truck yet.
The person is seriously injured and needs to be treated by an emergency doctor.
Okay. Let's have you guys go there too. So we're gonna buy another fire truck. I think the Liberty is what we have, right? Yeah. Gonna buy another Liberty. Takes a crew of 9. We'll hire some people. We'll hire Craig and her and those advanced people. So we've got 3 advanced people. Let's get 3 novices and let's get a trainee.
Emergency Ambulance 1 has arrived at traffic accident involving a truck and a car and is awaiting instructions.
You're in the area.
The injured person has received medical treatment. 1 person needs to be taken to the hospital.
Okay. Buy another new ambulance now. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can do that actually. Oh, I can't buy another rescue vehicle. Or
Fire
can't,
Engine
can
1
I?
has arrived at additional tasks
Looks like I
and is
can.
awaiting instructions.
So I can't buy another ambulance. So the next thing to research might be, I mean, I want to get to SWAT, but we probably should get some of this done. I want to get, I'll do this. I'll get these 2 stars, so that one, and then we'll start gearing up for SWAT. Although I have a feeling that there is like a thing, you know, like an event or some sort of evaluation, where they let you unlock it, because it was done like that before. Going to judge the Willow Creek campus, recruited young talent. I'm not sure who does that, but that sounds like a job for the police. So, anyways, I'm gonna call you guys. Thank you so much for taking the day to watch Global Rescue. I do enjoy this game. I know I'm slow. Some people have said like, "Gosh, you're so slow." And I do probably seem slower. It seemed like I completely am like missing things. But then again, I'm not an emergency dispatcher. Although I thought about it at one point. But I decided, no way. So not that I'm not cool under pressure. It's just not important. Anyways, guys, so I think I hope you enjoy watching it. We're gonna have another First Light coming out tomorrow. And then on Thursday, we're going to be trying something new, and I'll have more details on that tomorrow or on Thursday when you watch the video drop. So make sure to like button if you like this. Hit the subscribe button for more of this, for more of First Light, to see what's happening on Thursday. And to those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Anyways, guys, until next time, I'm Rizzler, and this is the end of the shift.